I'm going to show you step by step exactly how you can create and launch your own successful Amazon FBA business in just 7 steps. I'll tell you how much these steps cost, how I opened my own store quickly, and how I made passive income with Amazon FBA. And make sure to smash that like button because I'm going to go you everything I've learned from making millions of dollars on Amazon. So if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Eman. I go by Eman LA or Eman Los Angeles here on YouTube. And the first step to selling on Amazon is to find a product to sell. One great method is to find a product to sell is going by the bestseller tab on Amazon. Amazon actually shows you what products are making the most amount of money on their website. But the key thing to remember here is that the riches are in the niches, right? So all these links on the side here are all the different types of categories that are being sold on Amazon right now. So you could click on any of these main categories and link down to subcategories, which is a niche. But here's the secret. You can actually find out how much any of these products on Amazon is making each and every single month. You just go to the product's Amazon listing page, just scroll down to the bottom there, and they're going to go ahead and show you as far as what the bestseller rank is for these products. You're going to copy this and paste it into a free Jungle Scout estimator tool. Select what category this product's in. Let's say you choose a baby category, right? Because people will spend big money on babies. So hit enter, and when you see teething toy is selling over 82,500 units per month, which is crazy, right? All you do is just take that number that they're going ahead and selling per month and you multiply it by its selling price, which is $14 in this case, right? And we can see that just one product is making over $1.1 million in sales every single month, right? That right there just shows you how much money you can make by selling similar products on Amazon. So you can follow this research method and launch your own product as well, right? In fact, 43% of all Amazon sellers make over $100,000 per year. And I'll reveal the big steps for how I got to making millions of dollars and how you can go ahead and set up your own Amazon business and do the same thing in just a moment right now. But first, you need to understand how Amazon actually works and how all these fees are actually structured and what the Amazon engine basically is. So people go on Amazon and search for a product that they want to buy. I've created my own unique set of products, right? I have a shoe cleaning brand that makes over $8,000 every single month, and that's great. But I also bought failing products and brands and turned them around as well. And just one of these revived brands is now making over $50,000 every single month. And that's profit, that's not revenue, right? So I've been able to go ahead and identify those actual products. I'll tell you more about finding these failures in a minute, but if you're creating something brand new from scratch, the key thing to keep in mind, if no one is going ahead and searching for these products that you're selling, you're not going to make any type of money. But on the other hand, if you can figure out exactly what people are searching for on Amazon, you can create a product that's exactly what they're searching for, and you're going to go ahead and buy that product, which means that you're going to make a lot of money. This tool here on Helium 10 will show you exactly what people are searching for, right? So there's a link down below where you get a free account with Helium 10. But to unlock all of these different features that Helium 10 is going to go ahead and give you, I actually have a hookup with Helium 10. So when you click that link in the below, they're going to give you a big discount code. But the tool you can use for finding products is the magnet tool. Just type in something you're interested in selling on Amazon and you'll see how many people per month are searching this exact type of keyword on Amazon. So if there's a lot of people searching for it, then you've got a lot of potential customers. But what makes this tool really powerful is if you scroll down and sort this list by a magnet IQ score, right? It gives you a list of product ideas. If you search for one of these products on Amazon, but there's no product match, all you need to do is create that product and you'll have brand new business. So when I was starting with Amazon FBA and I tried to go ahead and figure out something that I wanted to sell, I love sneakers. I needed to keep them clean. So I did research on sneaker cleaning kits, right? And I saw a lot of people that wanted this exact product, but there was no premium type of product for sneakerheads. Look, I can go ahead and come out with the same exact product and start making sales on Amazon. So I knew I could sell it, right? There was a big customer base and had a lot of potential to make a lot of money. But there's a big warning here. There are some big mistakes you need to avoid when you're doing product research. The first mistake is that so many sellers is trying to sell a product that is priced under $15. If you're selling a product on Amazon for less than $15, it's very hard to make a profit. I'm not saying it can't be done. It's just from my experience, cost per click, Amazon fees, you're going to be very stretched in as far as your margin on Amazon as FBA. So let's say, for example, you sell a product on Amazon for $10, right? You're going to have to first subtract out all the cost of manufacturing that product. Because the way that selling on Amazon works, you're going to buy products in bulk, usually from overseas at a discounted price. Then you're going to go ahead and ship those items into Amazon's warehousing. And this is what's called Amazon FBA, fulfillment by Amazon. By shipping your products into an Amazon's warehouse, it allows Amazon to ship those products out to your customers for you. So Amazon FBA also makes your products Prime eligible. When Prime members go on Amazon and you see some products that are Prime eligible, you can get those products within 2 days, sometimes even that same day. And that's because another fee you'll pay when selling products on Amazon is whether you're using FBA program or not, is that 15% selling fee. That whenever somebody goes in and purchases your product, Amazon's going to go ahead and charge you that based on the selling price of your product. So if you're selling a $10 product, that's going to be at least $1.50 in fees that you're going to have to pay to Amazon. Now, don't get me wrong, there's ways to avoid that. And I'll talk about this later on in this video, but you can actually get this fee down to 5% if you use something called the brand referral program. But another fee you have to consider when selling on Amazon FBA is the pick and pack fee. Amazon charges you every single time they go ahead and pick, pack, and ship out your product from the Amazon warehouse to the customer itself. A lot of people get upset about this fee, but keep in mind, if you're selling a product online, you normally would have to go ahead and pay for postage, plus you have to go to the postal office store, ship out the product yourself, and a bunch of different headaches that go on with running a business that's online. So the Amazon FBA pick and pack fee, I'll pay it every single time because it's actually cheaper than if you were to go ahead and ship it out yourself. And if you're selling a product for $10, you can see that you're not left with a lot of profit after all the different types of fees and all the costs for your actual product. So I always recommend selling a product that's at least over $15 so you can make as much profit as possible. When I first launched my shoe cleaning kit in 2018, I was charging around $18, and after expenses, in just my first year alone, I walked away with over $125,000 in revenue and over $48,000 in profit. And the next year, I made over $320,000 in revenue. This is all from one product that sold for around $20. It worked for me and I hit it out of the park. But on the other hand, you don't want to sell a product that's over $85 because a lot of time it's not an impulse buy at that point, and people are going to go ahead and do way more research and decide whether or not they should purchase your product, which causes a lot of friction and might affect your conversion rate as well. Keep in mind, you can't just go on Amazon today and click sell now. You need to apply on the Amazon seller account. There are some pros and cons between the professional and the individual selling plan. With the individual selling plan, it's free, but you have to pay 99 cents every item you sell. So if you're going to be selling over 40 items per month, then just sign up for the professional selling plan already off the very start. Plus, the professional plan comes with so many different types of bonus features on Amazon. So once you've chosen that, use your personal Amazon account or sign up for a new Amazon account specifically for your business. So have your ID or your passport ready, as well as any business information for this process. If you have not signed up yet, I recommend signing up for your business account. And then you can begin putting all your information. The first thing you need is your business entity structure, and then you'll click privately owned business. But if you're just an individual seller and you plan on using your social security number, then you're going to go ahead and just put none here, and I'm an individual. But if you want to go ahead and sign up for LLC, which is a limited liability company, it could cost you right around $200. Go ahead and use registeredagent.net. This will make sure that there's a separation between your business and your personal assets. You can also go ahead and get a DBA for $99 from LegalZoom. So a DBA just means doing business as. It's a great for marketing, but won't offer any type of legal protection if you ever do get sued. So go ahead and always think about that. You're also going to go ahead and fill out your store name. You'll need to upload proof of your ID. And once you submit everything, a few days later, your Amazon seller account will be approved. And that's huge. You and I get to sell on the biggest e-commerce platform in the entire world. Amazon's a $1.3 trillion company. Last year, they did over $600 billion in sales on their website, and 2/3 came from third-party sellers just like you and me. And truth be told, if you want to make passive income online right now, selling on Amazon is the easiest way to do it. I was trapped in a crappy corporate job, but now I sell a bunch of different types of products that make me over $1 million selling on Amazon, basically being my own boss. The next step here is to create a brand for your product. And let's be real, today people want to buy high quality brands. They're only going to go ahead and click on products that stand out. So you need that main image for your product to pop basically instantly. To get a logo and design for your company, there's a couple different options you have. Fiverr.com if you're looking for an inexpensive logo, but you're usually not going to get very good quality. Or you can try Upwork, where you're going to find higher quality logos as well. You can also try 99 Designs, and for that, you have to put your idea for what you want as a logo, and hundreds of different designers will create a logo for you. Then you choose the one that you actually want. Now, there's another program called FBA which is a company that will help you create your logo, your packaging, and any part of your Amazon FBA business. Check out FBAcreatives.com, and down the link below, I'll go ahead and get 40% off as well if you go ahead and use that link. So now it's time to find a manufacturer. And there are three main ways that you can go ahead and find a manufacturer. The first is going on websites like Alibaba. It's a number one website basically for finding any type of manufacturer overseas. Just type in the search bar what you're looking for to get from the manufacturer, and you see a list of possible options. Then you'll contact them and tell them that exactly what you're looking for, right? What you're looking to make, the MOQ. But if you're looking to get your products made in the US, which I recommend especially for consumable products, there's a website called thomasnet.com, which works the same way. Type in what you want and you get a list of manufacturers to contact. Or you can do it the old school method, right? You can use Google, type in what you're looking for, then space manufacturer, right? And you get a bunch of different results as well. Now, before I explain how to list your product on Amazon in a way that you can really boost sales, I want to share something important with you. Whether you're selling your own brand new product or buying another business to transform into a massive success, there are expenses you'll incur. One of the biggest pros for buying an existing Amazon FBA business is all the hard work of setting up the product is done. And that includes obviously getting the product made, the listing is done, the photos are taken. You might not have to put a bunch of money into any of that. But buying a business can be really expensive in itself. So you need to figure out what you can afford and what your goals are. Yeah, you can follow my path of launching your own products. Or you can go ahead and follow up as far as blowing up businesses that already exist. And I'll reveal exactly how much it costs me to buy a business in just a minute. But if you're launching your own Amazon FBA product, after you get your product manufactured, you need to put it for sale on Amazon. And the way to do that is to create an Amazon listing. And this is the easy thing to do. All you have to do is go into your Amazon seller account, click add a new product. You're going to go ahead and fill out some information about your product. You're going to go ahead and upload the title, upload the images. And after that, you're going to fill out a bunch of bullet points. When you start this process, remember, Amazon is a search engine. And Amazon doesn't know what your product is about yet. But there's a way to game the system. So that way you make as much money as possible from Amazon. The secret is to make sure that you figure out what people are searching for on Amazon. What customers are typing is basically called a keyword and a search phrase, right? So my original product is called Factory Lace Shoe Cleaning Kit. It's a complete sneaker cleaning kit and shoe cleaners for all shoes. You can see that all of these don't flow very well, but I'm going ahead and basically training Amazon's algorithm to pick up the keywords that I want them to go ahead and index for. So all of these incorporate those keywords that I found during the research phase. So when a customer types in something like sneaker cleaner or shoe cleaner kit, they'll see my product. This is also super important and helpful when I took over Maverick, which is a business that I went ahead and purchased. I updated the listing title on Amazon to incorporate all these different new keywords, and that boosted my sales massively, right? All these tips and tricks can be applied not just to a new product, but improving products over time. Because you'll be surprised. A lot of people selling on Amazon that are successful don't know the foundations of selling on Amazon. So you can really take advantage based on your skill set when you purchase an Amazon FBA business. And keep in mind, the main thing that people see when they search your product is your main image. And also keep in mind that most of us nowadays just look at the image and we click to buy the product. When I launched the cleaner kit, I made sure to show off all the products that were included in the kit. And when I bought Maverick, for example, I optimized the entire listing with new bullet points, A+ content, and most importantly, their main image. Now, the product takes up as much space as possible, and the photos stand out amongst all of the other products on the Amazon search result. When someone clicks on your listing, customers look at side images, which are a great way to show the benefits of your product. And another thing is bullet points. And in the bullet points, you can also include different types of keywords. So now you have your Amazon listing ready to go. It's time to get your product shipped into Amazon's warehouse using FBA, which makes it really easy to do. So just go ahead and click on inventory page and click on send replenished inventory and follow the step-by-step instructions. Amazon is going to give you what's called a FNSQU number, right? Or label. This is a sticker that you're going to go ahead and put on all your actual products that you're shipping into Amazon. And my streak can just save you a lot of time and money. You can have your FNSKU printed on your actual product by your manufacturer. Then just box it up your products and Amazon will give you some labels to put on those actual boxes. From there, you can either have UPS pick up those boxes from your house or your manufacturer's warehouse, or you can just go to UPS yourself and drop off those boxes. A truck will pick up your products and send them into an Amazon's warehouse. Now, this is if you do Amazon FBA, but you don't have to. You can sell Amazon using FBM instead, which stands for Fulfillment by Merchant, but I do not recommend this whatsoever. I ended up using the FBA program because I wanted a business that would print money because Amazon has over 200 million Prime customers. They get 2.4 billion people per month coming to their website. And all I wanted to have to do is occasionally send emails to my manufacturer to get more inventory and then get those products shipped into an Amazon's warehouse. It would become a relatively passive type of income. But there's one more crucial step that a lot of people skip over, and that's step 7, which is launching your product. So when you're launching a brand new product, like I was with the shoe cleaner, you want to get as many sales as possible from day one, which is kind of called the honeymoon phase, right? Because Amazon will see that you're getting a lot of sales and they're going to go ahead and reward you by organically going ahead and placing you up in the ranking on Amazon search results. This gets you way more sales and creates basically a snowball effect when it comes to getting sales on Amazon. So when you do launch on day one, you can tell all those people to go buy your product. You can easily create faceless TikToks just by taking videos from other viral TikToks, stitching it, and adding in a clip of your actual product. Build a fan base, then launch your product just for them. After I set up my shoe cleaning brand and started making over $1 million every single year, I want to launch another brand. I wanted to double down on my money and continue the success. But I wanted to be honest. I loved selling my shoe cleaning kit on Amazon. But all of these expenses to set up a business add up, right? I'd already spent almost $10,000 setting up my whole product, seller account, LLC, and packaging. And I know other sellers who have spent $10, $20, even $50,000 setting up their own Amazon FBA businesses. It can cost you a lot if you're not very careful. Plus, building a tribe takes time and investment. So in 2022, I crushed the Amazon FBA game and I wanted to grow and scale, but I wanted to do it fast, but without having to set up something from scratch again. Then I connected with a business broker, which was Empire Flippers. And I purchased my first Amazon FBA company that was already set up. And that company was called Maverick. And I bought that entire business for $190,000. But the truth is, you don't need $200,000 to actually buy a business outright. One way to purchase a failing business to flip and fix and grow your Amazon FBA business is to offer 50% upfront, right? And the rest pay it off over time, which is considered seller financing. That's exactly what I did with Maverick. And because they'd already launched and had some success, I just had to look at their inefficiencies, see how I can improve on them, and basically scale this business out from where the seller had it. I needed a product or a business that was making at least 30% profit margin. I needed a brand with the ability to build out into other products. Maverick was almost perfect. Then there was one more criteria. I needed a business with low ad sales because that's where I knew I could go ahead and make the biggest impact. And this is where I want to reveal one huge secret I used for both my unique shoe cleaning business and the first business that I purchased, and was to invest into Amazon PPC. You see, Amazon PPC stands for pay per click. And this is a way for you to advertise your products on Amazon's website and guarantee that you'll get the top of the search results. When I bought Maverick, they were making right around $6,000 per month in profit, and they couldn't grow. But I saw massive opportunity. I found their PPC ads were being switched off halfway through the day, which basically means that after 12 o'clock, there was a huge opportunity to make even more sales by just turning on this Amazon PPC. So I optimized their PPC advertising and ended up boosting the profits almost 100%. Very easily, right? We went from $6,000 a month in profit to $12,000 a month in profit. And it was basically easy and overnight. And now, after just a few years, my unique product, the premium shoe cleaning brand, went from 0 to making $1.06 million per year in revenue. And the brand I purchased, Maverick, went from $72,000 a year all the way to 1.48 million in a year. And that was in 2024. We're basically going to go ahead and crush these numbers in 2025 and clear over $3 million in revenue, which still sounds crazy to me, making all that money from a single brand in a single year. And I know you can build your own successful business or flip a failing business into success with selling on Amazon. And there are a lot of other techniques that can be used in order to go ahead and get as many sales as possible from day one. And there's an Amazon expert seller by the name of Travis who actually goes into depth about all of these in his complete free 10-hour Amazon FBA YouTube video. Just click on here, somewhere around here in this video, and that step-by-step course will show you how to create your own profitable passive income Amazon business. And if you want to go ahead and check out my shoe cleaning kit, Maverick, there are links below down here. You can also get a link to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow my journey as well. So make sure just to leave a good review on anything, share, like, and I'll see you guys on the next one.